What's going on out there this fine Tuesday evening in MECA land? Hope everybody's off to a good start to their week. For real, my mouse is going to give me crap now. Well, I guess we're using the pad. What's everybody up to this fine evening? They keep updating my studio. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. What's going on, Mr. Kramer? Yeah, I'm getting ready. Well, loading the truck, doing last minute stuff. Trying to get ready to head out tomorrow. We're gonna get up there and try to get the B&B and stuff set up, get our reference stuff set up, and get ready for this training class we got coming up this weekend. What's going on, Mr. Jeff? Finally got my border updated a little bit. We're pretty excited too. So I want to thank everybody on there. The folks on the border, either manufacturer members or they're folks that, sponsor events and stuff throughout the year. So if you want to be on there, you can inquire about that. But basically, shout out Audio Sellers, Prodigy, Arc Audio, and US Amps. And then also Mr. Wayne there does a lot for us with shirts, banners, stuff like that. So he gets on there too, I guess. But anyway, so check out my new border and like that. Pretty excited. We're coming up there to Michigan this weekend. I'm gonna try to get my mouse working. I hate using the pad, but I do think we have a couple of events I can talk about real quick here. Let's see. Yep. So coming up this weekend, like I said, the 21st, we're going to have a training there in Michigan. We got I don't want to say quite a few, but we got a few people, about 6, I think, signed up so far. So should be a good little training class. We should get to go over everything, learn quite a bit. If you are watching and you happen to be interested in coming to the training class, give us a shout, shoot us a message. But you better do it in the next couple hours here, because once we hit the road, I won't be able to basically make the stuff or have the stuff prepared for you. So you got about 2 hours. I'll take your registration still if you want to come to the MECA Judges training there in Michigan this coming weekend on the 21st. And I guess my mouse is not going to come back. So we also have the first Indiana show of the season kickoff there. It'll be a 2X at Low Life Audio in Shelburne, Indiana. I think that'll be Chad and the crew's first show of the year. So make sure you get out there and get your points hit off. And, first show of the year for you Indiana folks. Looking forward to seeing what's coming out this year. So head out and support Chad. And check out Low Life Audio there in Shelburne, Indiana this weekend on the 21st as well. And then on Sunday, we're going to be hosting a 2X sound quality event there in Niles, Michigan at Only Tents and New Image Decals there in Niles. So we'll have a 2X sound quality event there coming up on Sunday. Looks like we've got the Brothers Bass Bash coming up on the 22nd also, and that's going to be in Doylestown, Ohio. So I think that'll be Jake and the team's first Ohio event of the year. Make sure you get out there and get your points kicked off in Ohio. Check out the new classes. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing what you Ohio guys and gals got for us this season as well. But that'll be kicking off Sunday there in Doylestown, Ohio. And then I think moving on again, I want to say this one's on Sunday as well, but it doesn't look like I got the date. Let me make sure. Yeah, so this one's coming up on the 22nd as well in Temple, Texas. So Texas is up next for John Ray and Melissa, it looks like. So if you're in the Texas area, make sure you get out there and check those guys out. They're really burning rubber down there. So hopefully you get out, check them out, and we can get some more stuff going for you guys down there. So check it out, Temple, Texas, 2X this weekend. And then we'll move on to the following weekend. And I'll check my chat here in just a second. But let's see here. The 28th, we've got a 3X event there in Orlando, Florida. So that's the Run Your System, Not Your Mouth show, I think. Yep. And that'll be a 3X there in Orlando, Florida, coming up on March the 28th, which is a Saturday. So Tony and the crew will be out there in Orlando, keeping Florida going. We've already kicked it off down there, so keeping it up. So got you another 3X down there in Florida with Mr. Tony and the crew. And then as soon as we get back from Michigan, I think Mr. Steven set us up this show here, the Bass and Brews show. It'll be a 2X there in Georgetown, Kentucky, coming up on the 28th. So that'll be Saturday also. Shannon and I will be there helping Steven out and, really getting him going. He's doing a pretty good job so far. Got quite a few events going on and things like that. So make sure you get out there and give our new Kentucky event director a warm welcome. And Shannon will be out there with him holding down the tent or the trailer one. So the 28th, Bass and Brews 2X there in Georgetown, Kentucky. And then it looks like rounding that weekend off, we've got another 2X there in Milton, Florida at the Archie Glover boat ramp. So that'll be Melissa and her crew. So I think that rounds out the next couple of weeks. We do have events coming, quite a bit from now on. It looks like the schedule's starting to fill up. Trying not to fall behind. We are still launching a new website here in about 10 days. So that's coming up. So don't be surprised if that disappears for a minute, but hopefully we're about out of the woods on that stuff. I'm sure you guys probably aren't as happy as me, but I'm sure you're happy. And hopefully we'll be able to, there's going to be bugs and things to fix and all that good stuff, as soon as it comes up. But hopefully once we get through the first part of it there and everything's fixed, it'll start working out much better for everybody. And boom. So let's see here. Get rid of this for a second. Check out my chat for a minute here. What's going on, Miss Whitney? Mr. Beard? Mr. Mayo? Mr. Dragon Audio? Mr. Stephen Cassidy? How's everybody doing this evening? I hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you guys are kicking your week off pretty good. I know I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, getting ready for this training. Always like a day before, like yesterday, I was thinking, oh, I got everything caught up. I'm good to go. I just got to, get the trailer ready, move a few things around in the truck. We're ready, right? Yeah, right, bros. What's going on, Mr. Eric? How you doing this evening? So one thing lead to another, and we come up with a bunch of extra stuff to do right before we leave. I'm sure everybody knows how that goes. So now I'm just kind of chickening. I even forgot it was Tuesday, to be honest. What's going on, Miss McGregor, Mr. Jeremy Ball? How you doing this evening? Hope you guys got a good week going on for yourselves. I've been laser beaming my life away, trying to keep up with, all kinds of stuff. What's going on, Mr. Rick? Let's see here. What's going on, Mr. Baker? But anyway, so obviously I'm kind of flying solo tonight, and like I said, I kind of forgot it was Tuesday until I don't know, not long ago, probably till about 7:30. I came out of the back room and was like, all right, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and go get the truck ready. And Shannon was like, well, you gotta do BudTalk. And I was like, shoot. But anyways, I'm going a million miles an hour right now, I guess. But we're gonna officially be hitting the road tomorrow. Drop those comments if you got questions. Help me out a little bit to help keep me going. But we're heading up there tomorrow to get, like I said, the B&B and stuff set up for the training on the 21st, and then we'll have our show kicking off there on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that. It's always fun, getting together with the folks. I think Mr. Mayo is going to be there, Mr. Beard, obviously Matt. We're going to have a good little training. I think we got, like I said, about five or six folks coming. So Kevin likes to come and get learned. He keeps up pretty good. Don't forget your stands and mic holder. Oh man, you're part of the reason why I got extra work, bro. What's going on, Miss Sierra? Thank you. I'm sure we're gonna definitely try to drive safe. I'm gonna. I got my sleep kind of jacked up, so I kind of go as long as I can and then crash and then do it again. But hopefully, I'm gonna try to get on the road sometime around 9 or 10 tomorrow. And you know what, Steven? Give me just a second, but I'm gonna put my camera off because I got a bunch of dishes behind me. I just did those too, so hold on just a second. And yeah, we can show some stuff off here for us. Where are the Kentucky? Shan. Oh, found them. All right. Turn my thing back on here. I'm back. What's going on, Mr. B Craft? Mr. Bussy? Mr. Mosley? What's cracking? All right, so Mr. Steven asked for a little peek of some awards. Obviously, I think I might have mentioned it briefly or something, but I got me a machine now to hopefully help us kind of do some cooler stuff. Still kind of learning it or whatever, but we've been turning out some all right stuff, I guess. But I think Steven got about, I don't know, quite a few things from me there. But I got a couple pieces here I'll show off, and then a couple plaques that Shannon made. But anyway, so we got first, seconds, and thirds that are kind of like this for Kentucky. Obviously, they're a little smaller, but this is the Bobos. and it'll have a little stand that it sits in. But anyway, so we got this guy coming down there. I'm pretty sure it's one of them that's coming down there. Uh, so that's something that, kind of do something a little different now. Open our horizons a little bit on some of the things we can do with the awards. But he was asking about his heart stopper and his demo beast stuff, which, sometimes we give out demo awards or little extra things, and this is just something Steven kind of wanted to basically do something a little different at his event. So he came up with this idea, call it the heart stopper. And I think basically the premise of it is the person that's closest to their power cap is going to win this. So basically, if you can hit right at your power, you got a good chance at winning this award. And I don't know, I think it turned out really slick myself, but so MECA Heart Stopper Award. Whoever gets closest to their to their power cap limit at the event. I don't know how he's going to settle ties. I haven't got that far with Mr. Steven yet, but I don't know. I think this thing turned out pretty bad. So that guy's pretty sweet. Heart Stopper Award there. So, I know you guys and gals might want to get a hold of that. That's pretty classy little guy, I think. Let's see here. And I think this one's equally as cool, but it's maybe I don't know. It's not quite as busy, but it's equally as awesome in my opinion. But Demo Beasts 2025 MECA Demo Beast. Like I said, a lot of times Shannon and I'll do like a windiest and deadliest thing at the 4X's, but we came up with this little idea with Steven, and Steve came up with the idea and we helped, I don't even know how the design got did, but one way or another, they're pretty sweet. I hear Shannon was yelling at me something, but I couldn't make out what she was saying. So I probably said something wrong. But those are the Fancy Pants Awards we're going to be bringing to the Bass and Brews show coming up here on the 28th. All right. See what else we got going in here. Catching up here. What's going on, Mr. Neil Potts, Mr. Chris? What's going on, Mr. John Ray? So yeah, once I get a little bit better at this beam I got here, I might start doing some stuff for you guys on the side and things. But right now I'm getting pretty good with the wood. I've been messing around with some acrylic and things like that. So won't be too long here. I'll be able to do some fancy pants stuff, hopefully. And what's going on, Mr. Hibbard? Miss Christina, I know you said something about coming to see you guys. I think we can make some plans. We could get together somehow while we're up there. I'm going to be up there for, I think, about 5 or 6 days. Hopefully Matt and Wayne's going to help me, mess with my SQ in my truck a little bit and fart around up there and stuff like that. I also figured, maybe if there was some folks that couldn't make it to the training that wanted to be trained, that maybe I could do it one night during the week or something. So I don't know, get with us and we'll definitely see if we can make some plans to get with you guys. We will be coming up for some of the SPL shows, or at least a 4X for sure. I know we're filling our calendar up pretty quick, but we've got several people that we've got to get trained. We've got several shows, road trips. We're going to, I think, Minnesota or Iowa, and then we're going to North Dakota. So we've got a lot of things planned there, but we will be, getting out to the shows like we always do as much as we can. We like to, get to all the states really if we can once a year. Kind of tough to do, but we like to get out there and, hang out with you guys and see what you got going on in your areas. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just because we had to change the colors, Wayne, and I do need another one because I've tried a bunch of different stuff that I know anyways in my program, and I don't like how my laser cuts it very good. At least not the middle. The rest of it looks great, but the middle doesn't. You can bring your recorder. What's going on, Miss Trisha? Huh? Okay. It don't matter to me. I don't think so. Thanks, Nick. I know we all try pretty hard to, make things different and nice for you guys. It becomes a challenge sometimes, but we have some of us. I wouldn't say all of us. Some of us have fun doing it. Some of us don't. But we definitely take pride in trying to keep up with things and change it up and things like that. So I know not everybody's always happy with everything, but that's why we like to change it up. So hopefully eventually you get something you like. I think we all are excited for the training, Mr. Zach. Texas, question marks. Wait, what you asking for? That? What's the question marks and the got a lake and all that stuff, John? What's going on, Mr. Miguel? Yeah, we could do that, Jeffrey. I'm going to drop some bars. While I'm talking about SQ cars. Oh, I didn't even know it. I was a poet. I said that backwards and didn't even know it. Ha! Oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry. I was on one. Yeah, there is. So Heath, we came out with a new class called Bandwidth Bangers, and we basically made a track there that's kind of like, I don't know, kind of like an old school bass song. And, me and Shannon, I guess, kind of wrote some words, and then we had, somebody else tinker with it and finally got a song out of it. And then basically, I think we sent that to Mr. DJ Dirty Bass, and then he put a bass line in there that plays basically 20 to 50 hertz. So it's a bandwidth class, and the track's 3 minutes long, and my dogs are barking. Hold on just a second. All right, I'm back. But yeah, I guess it is kind of a theme song or whatever. But there's we got a lot more planned when it comes to that because we want to make sure that things don't get too repetitive. So we got a couple ideas and a few more things there, but for now, yeah, we have a USB drive, or you can download it off of the Dirty Bass library, I believe. Um, but we have the USB drives. I'm working on getting them to all the judges now. So yeah, I think I have about 30. I have about 30-ish of them that I have available right this second. And then I've got probably another 100 or so to make. But we do have them available, $20 plus shipping, which usually works out to about $30 if you want to ship it. If you just want to find me at a show, we'll usually have them with us, and they're $20 if you buy them from me in person. What's going on, Mr. Chad? My dog's still, at least they went outside now to bark, I guess. Oh, Zach said he's leaving Michigan if it snows there one more time. I sure do wish my mouse would work. Oh well. Zach's first or Chad's first show is this weekend in Shelburne, Indiana. All right, I think I'm caught up with the chat here. Like I said, I've just been kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off today. I made it to the post office. I think I got Miss Sierra's stuff in the mail today. I got about, I don't know, 40 or 50-ish memberships in the mail today. What else went out today? Oh, and I sent Chatty Bobby a flash drive. So got that done. I don't know about that. I haven't seen yet, Neil, but there might be. Yeah, it snowed here last night. Not very much, but it did snow here. It was 60 something degrees, and then it thunderstormed, and then it went down to like 28 and then snowed. And now it's cold again. And I'm ready to slap it. Yeah, I do. I think it does send emails sometimes. Sometimes it brain farts, but if you're talking about the membership emails there, like I said, we are getting ready to launch our new site. So if your memberships do, you might want to hurry up and do that because it's going to probably get hectic here at the end of the month. I think he said no matter what, the absolute bottom line is the 27th. So, we're going to blast off on the 27th, whether we like it or not. So, and Christina, sometimes when Shannon's out and about and she sees you in person, or because she's all about having her girls involved and stuff, so her a message or something like that. Um, you can, basically you can shoot her a message and ask her about it. But a lot of times, if they have never been a member before, she'll usually say if one of like if the husband buys his competitor membership, a lot of times she'll go ahead and like include the spouse or something, just to try to get more females and stuff involved in the lanes. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's something that like we advertise per se, but if you catch Shannon at a show, that's something she does generally offer almost everybody, especially if they've got their significant other with them. So yes and no. The So the memberships, how our memberships work, Neil, is they're good from the date of purchase for a year. So no, you won't have to. It won't be mandatory that you have to rebuy it immediately. So basically, whenever you purchased it, like if you purchased it today on the 17th, then it will be good until next March 17th. So that's kind of how it works with MECA. So it is good for a year, but it's good from the date of purchase. It's not like a season to season thing. So your memberships are due when basically as you when you purchased them. Hopefully that made sense. Uh, but I guess basically what I was saying is probably for about 5 to 7 days when they launch the new site, the website's going to disappear because we're moving servers and stuff. Um, so there's some I guess some logistics that has to go on with that can take up to a week. Uh, we're hoping that it doesn't. We're hoping it's only 24 to 48 hours. But it, in a bad scenario, it could take up to a week. So I just want to make sure we're all prepared and understand that that's what's going on. I'm not trying to. We're not going to force anybody to buy new ones. We're just trying to make sure we can keep up with it as we transition. And if you I don't know what's going to happen if you wait until the last day or two before it drops off, so it could just make things a pain in the butt, but we'll get it all figured out and get everybody squared away once the new site comes up. Hopefully that hopefully that makes some sense to everybody too. I hate not having my mouse. Yeah, Michael, there's a bunch of people that's been having issues it's like I know we've messed with yours quite a few times. I know Mr. Daniel Swears, uh, Miss Melissa, Wallstrom. There's quite a few of them that it's like every time we fix one of them, it messes the other one up. And yeah, but hopefully when the new site comes, we'll be able to, take care of all that fairly quickly. It should be a lot easier for us to fix those types of things at a minimum. So I'm really, I guess we'll find out soon enough. But hopefully that's one of the main things we're trying to take care of. Yeah, I know it's them darn editor mousies. They ain't cheap either. I'm probably gonna have to restart my computer. Oh, I know why I quit working, because I turned my Bluetooth off. Duh. Because it was hooked up to my speaker and it was playing too dang on loud. Hold on, this is gonna be a minute. Hold
on. Connection successful.
No. Disconnect. Connect my mouse. Yay. All right. Face palm. All right. I do think I am caught up now in the chat. I told y'all my mind wasn't working right now. I don't know if it does anyways, but at least my mind wasn't keeping things in order. That happened when I first jumped on and I forgot all about it. Yep, my Bluetooth. You know. But all I know is my mouse works now. Y'all are in trouble. All right. Your Bluetooth definitely has an accent, Jeffrey. Definitely. All right, what else we got going on this evening, guys? I still got a few more things to handle and take care of. I think Shannon had to run and grab some last minute stuff, and then we got to finish with the truck. What's going on, Mr. Cody? Yeah, the trophies are pretty sweet. I didn't get any of the little ones out because I don't know where I just was able to find these real quick. But this is the Bobo. And like I said, they got little stands that they sit on, and it'll have like a tag right here, tells you what it's for and stuff. But I don't know, it's pretty nifty. And then all the first, second, and thirds look like this also. They're just smaller. And they have a little like a circle for first, second, third, and then they'll have a tag on them also. And they also got their own little stand. But we got these together for Kentucky and Steven. And then he also came up with the Heart Stopper Award that we talked about a little bit earlier. I showed off. And like I said, I'll show them off again just because I think they're really cool. They turned out really slick. And I don't know, Shannon did a really good job on these. These turned out pretty phenomenal in my opinion. And then there was this one that I showed off a little earlier. So yeah. And most of our judges, directors, we all try to come up with cool stuff. So what's going on, Mr. Mark? That one is just something Steven wanted to do at his events. It's obviously something that, if the other judges or event directors want to adopt it, they can, but it's something that Steven, our Kentucky director, is doing. But like I said, I don't know. We might adopt it moving forward. I know, Shannon and I give out I don't know what we call it, deadliest and windiest demos, usually at the 4Xs. I guess it depends on how it goes. But we thought it was a cool award. He called us, talked to us about it. And we decided just, let's see how it goes. If people really like it and the other judges see it, I'm sure it might get adopted at other places. When I have all the information together, it'll get posted there. I do know that I'm pretty sure we plan on being at both of them. Just got to finish ironing out some of the details with Slam, and then I just got to get everything together as far as the Ohio show and what the plan is there. So just still working on getting everything together. There you go, Cody. All right. You guys got any other questions for me this fine evening? I got a few more things I think I got to throw some paint on or some clear coat on. Shoot. And then get my last minute stuff together and try to take a nap so I can get on the road and go bother Wayne and Matt. Yeah, we like them too. It's just kind of hard to know when to add new ones or what to take away or and how many to keep adding. But we thought that one was a pretty good idea, and so we just decided we'd throw it together. Yeah, I could use a sponsor for the Ohio show. If there's anybody out there that wants to sponsor the MECA Awards for the Ohio show, I'm pretty sure it's going to be our 4X for Ohio. So if anybody wants to sponsor the awards, obviously I have the ability to basically, put your logo on anything. Pretty darn good. I know a little bit about a thing or two, maybe. I don't know, get with us. Maybe we come up with something cool to hand out and get your logo on there at the Ohio show. Should be a pretty big show. So reach out to Shannon or myself and let us know if you want to get on those awards at the Ohio show. Can you bring snacks to training? Yeah. Usually Shannon and I'll try to do something after it's over and kind of hang out with everybody. We'll usually try to do like some, I don't know, like some finger food type stuff or like, little sandwiches or something like that. Hang out with everybody, maybe, you know, have a couple beers or something. I don't know, even though we don't do that. But, you know, just kind of hang out, get to know each other a little bit better after the training's over. You know, sometimes when the classes are a little bit bigger, it works out because some folks don't want to ask questions and things like that. So you might get to answer a question, you know, that somebody normally might not ask, and they might leave without asking. So yeah, we usually will hang out a little bit and, you know, have some food or something. And I'll probably cook out one day or something. So I don't know. We'll be making some plans when we get up there. But yeah, you can bring snacks. Mean Bean. What's going on, Mr. Powell? You missed it all. I really didn't have a whole lot. I really forgot it was Tuesday Night Live, bro, and till just a minute before it was time. And I talked about the events we got coming up, talked about the training in Michigan. You know, we're looking forward to getting up there. If you're on the fence about going, don't be. Make the drive, come hang out with us. I think we got 5 or 6 folks signed up already. We're going to have fun regardless. If you're interested as a competitor, a judge, or even maybe become an event director if we don't already have one in your state. We're always looking for more. If you can make the drive, hit up Shannon, and you know, we'll get you together. I know we said the cutoff was yesterday, but she just told me before she left, if anybody wants to sign up at the last minute, they better do it before we leave tomorrow. So if you are on the fence about it, get off the fence and call her or text her. So talked about some of the events, talked about the training class, talked about the sound quality show we got coming up after that, showed off a couple of the new awards. We're bringing to Kentucky. I think I just sent 100 and something to Iowa. I sent 100 and something, or I'm taking 100 and something to Kevin for Pennsylvania. Got these done for Kentucky. Man, I've been working on some special things for a couple folks. We got these couple awards we're bringing out to the Bass and Brew show that Mr. Steven came up with, our Kentucky guy. So we got the Demo Beast thing and the Heartstopper thing. I showed those off a couple times already. You know, talked about I guess maybe a couple of questions, but other than that, yeah, she said we still got bedrooms at the B&B too, so if you want to come stay, get with her. I'm laughing at Kevin. Oh man, that's funny, Kevin. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming on with me this evening. If you got any questions, if you got any other things you want to talk about, go ahead and shoot them out there now. If you don't, I'm going to get ready to sign off here so I can start trying to finish cleaning up my mess behind me and finish getting this truck together and hook this trailer up so I can try to take me a nap. Like I said, I got a few more things I'm carving on. You could probably hear it in the background going. But you know, maybe one day I'll be able to get rid of that here soon. Yeah, you could go with Wayne. I think Wayne's going to probably maybe be staying at home, but I'm not sure, but we'll be there. Oh, yeah. Wayne and Kevin sharing the couch. Oh, his Denny's watch? That thing's fire. The gold Denny's watch. Bling, bling, blow, dude. Y'all ain't right. Well, I'm not seeing any other questions. So, again, we got a few events coming up this weekend. We've got the season kickoff there in Indiana on the 21st. Get out there and see Chad. Get your points going. Low Life Audio, Shelburne, Indiana. We'll be doing a training in Sawyer, Michigan, about 30 minutes outside of Niles at a B&B on Saturday as well. Matt and Wayne will be helping us get that off. We got about 5 people attending so far. Like I said, if you want to attend, it's not too late, but make sure you get with Shannon before I leave in the morning. We've got the SQ kickoff show in Niles on Sunday on the 22nd, and then you got the Brothers Bass Bash show in Doylestown, Ohio on the 22nd as well. And that rounds out the events we have coming up. Again, shout out to the folks on my border. If you'd like to inquire about getting on there, let us know. And I think that's all I got this evening. I'm going to check the chat one more time here. Not seeing any questions, so I guess you guys know the drill. Yeah, it's going to be a big year. I'm getting excited. We're about ready to make this drive. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in Michigan this weekend, and looking forward to the rest, a couple of the other states that are cold, a little bit colder, kicking off with us. So good luck to all the competitors getting out this weekend. Looking forward to seeing everybody at the training. And until next time, keep it loud and clear, MECA heads.